Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is for March, and although it is for March, it's also a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, that's when it's meant for you. I've had readings I've watched from 2 years ago from tarot readers, and they have still ring true in my timeline. So I'm going to be doing some oracles first and then some tarot. This is probably the third attempt I've had in making this video. Every time I try, the camera will stop, or my husband came in at one point and said that our bathroom wall was leaking water. And so it seems like the energy for you has been a lot of stop and go, and for March. And delays may be significant in the month of March for you, just because that's just been the energy. I have been trying to make this video for 4 or 5 days, and it just has not been able to happen. So there's definitely some kind of energy about a stop and go. Maybe a delay or derailing of scheduling. We have space clearing. Meeting yourself for the first time. We have anger. You may be clearing a lot of anger, or be forced to clear a lot of anger in the month of March. You may be face to face with some situations that may bother you. And you have passion, a lot of red for March for you. We're going to get some more cards to figure out what's going on. Let's try that again. You have wingless, you fall into the sea. There's a lot of clumsy energy, a lot of falling energy. My cards just fell off the deck, off the table. So there's a lot of things tripping and falling. And we have brilliance. Okay, let's get into your tarot. But before we do, I'm actually going to read for this card, wingless, you fall into the sea. I actually had a dream, and I was climbing up, but then I got stuck as I was up in the air, and then I fell into water pretty deep, and I had to just allow myself to float back up to the surface. That kind of seems significant for this reading, especially with this card. It says, resolve overwhelming feelings by diving deeper. Go within instead of escaping into distractions. Falling without wings sounds like a turn for the worse, but in this story it's not so bad. Falling into the sea is much better than falling onto rocks or brambles. You're a human. You're not destined to fly, but you are destined to swim. Oh, sorry, you're not designed to fly, but you are designed to swim. Let this card inspire you to fall into yourself and to fall in love with what you find within. Use this card to help you curb cravings for distraction and to find inspiration in what emerges from deep within you. Okay, let's get some tarot. Let's look into your hopes for March first. And your fears for March. Okay, can you clarify? Okay. Okay, let's look at the fear or the hope first. Okay, so you might be anticipating something in March. There's a sense of learning, working hard, learning something here. And we're kind of anxious. We're fearful in the anticipation of it, trying to balance through things. You're hoping to have strength through this. You're hoping to be able to handle the situation that you're anticipating, and you're hoping to be able to balance it well. Maybe you're hoping to balance a work-life situation with something else. Maybe work and relationships. It could be you're learning to you're hoping to gain some knowledge on how to balance two aspects of your life, or you're hoping to maybe gain, maybe in February it's been hard for you to juggle two different aspects of your life, and in March you're hoping to gain some kind of more of an easier, learn to figure out how to get an easier balance here. And your fear here is interesting. The fear is the Chariot. Moving forward, you are fearing going into March. It's that, like I said, that anticipation feeling. The Hermit, Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups. You have the Three of Pentacles, Justice, and the Seven of Pentacles. It seems like other people are involved, or you fear others being involved. It's just, or you fear being alone. And I only say this because there's Three Cups and Three Pentacles. That's about support. We fear moving forward into March in this anticipation. I'm trying to pick up on this energy. What's this energy of? Let's see here. What do we want to do? What's the Hermit? Disruption. Maybe you're fearing going into March. Your peace will be disrupted. What's the Three of Cups? Surrender. Surrender to an event or being around people. You might be wanting to be a little bit secluded in March, and you're anxious about maybe being forced to maybe being around others, or what's the Ten of Cups? Healing in the family. I don't know if you have like maybe a family reunion you're kind of anticipating and anxious about. Creativity with the Three Pentacles. Justice. I thought one came out. Justice. Oh. Fear with Justice and Rest. And the Seven of Pentacles. Ghost. It's almost like you with the Ghost and the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is looking at the progress we've made, or the effort that's being put in, and the Ghost is almost like not seeing an effort, not being able to see an effort, not being present. This could be about you not wanting to put an effort into going towards some family event, or you worry about others not doing so. Fear and Rest with Justice. There's a situation that involves others that you're worried will disrupt you being alone in some sense. I don't know if maybe family's moving in with you, or if you're having to spend time with family, or something about that. You fear this disrupting the balance of your life. Something in March you're anticipating. You're worried about it just disrupting the balance that you currently have. And it definitely involves others. That's interesting. I want to keep going because it's a little unclear for me just yet, but we're gonna, it's something that's just gonna bother you, because with the anger and space clearing, you might be, maybe you're upset about having to make some room for others that are going to be staying with you in March. I don't know, that's interesting. It's like we don't want to be around people, and we're a little upset about having to make some kind of space to do something. Okay, so what is your strength in March? And what is your weakness? Okay, your strength. The Magician, 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. And your weakness is the Lovers here. Well, the weakness is for sure making a decision. Or the weakness is maybe wanting to make a decision but not being able to. Or your weakness is not being able to, not having a desire to make some kind of decision. Lacking the desire to make a decision. Inability to make that decision. Or wanting to be around the people. With your strength, you're very... Oh, so you're very, it's showing you're very independent. Maybe you're good at making decisions for yourself, but you're not good at making decisions involving others. That's what I'm feeling. Like, you're good at making decisions if it's just you, but now that if it's involving others, it's a little bit like... that's not where you feel strong in. Let's look. What's your advice? Ace of Cups and a King of Pentacles. Look at this new experience with these, I don't know if it's a baby coming in that you're anticipating or what, but look at this new experience with these people or this person coming into March in a more abundant way. You know, the King of Pentacles is someone who has everything he needs financially to take care of his kingdom. He's very abundant. He's a very rich king. His kingdom has, you know, the best stuff. It's well suited for, you know, he has the finances to handle any situation like war or any kind of issue. You know, he has the finances to fix up the castle if it needs. He's just very abundant. He has well to spare for his kingdom and all that. But so there's a sense of being confident in your money or being confident in what you can provide in this situation, in this new experience with this person or people or this baby or this new relationship. There's something new in regards to others that their spirit's just kind of wanting you to feel a little bit more, to realize you're more prepared or more financially able to handle this. Let's look at your past, present, future before we end this reading. Past, 5 of Pentacles. Some kind of loss, some kind of grief. Present, the Hierophant. That's that learning energy. And, wow, the future, the Devil in reverse. That's that space clearing of that anger. Can we clarify the Devil in reverse? The Fool. Or sorry, I don't know. I saw the Page of Cups, but I thought the Fool. Yeah, this... Right now, it looks like you're in a mode of preparing. You're kind of trying to... Gain some knowledge here about something. Let's do a card for each. What's the Five of Pentacles energy? It looks like it's going to be better in the future. Faith, yeah. Ghost, Devil in reverse. Trust. And the Page of Cups. Rest. I don't know if maybe you're going through a divorce in March in the future, because the Devil reverse could be a divorce, but it also could be about releasing something, releasing this anger. It's about that space clearing. There is some negative energy that's going to be released. And with trust, you're gonna have more trust in this releasing. You're gonna feel a little bit easier about a situation transforming. With the past, you had a hard time with faith in regards to losing something. You were very worried about some kind of loss. It could be financial. It could, you had a hard time with your faith with work or finances. You couldn't really see opportunity very well. It was just very hard for you to connect to faith and finances, and potentially loss or grieving. It just puts you in a very lack of faith mentality. So in the present moment, though, with Ghost and Hierophant, this could be about not wanting, it could be about social approval even. It could be about kind of being in our own space, not caring what others think of us. It could be about tradition, just staying, not really going with tradition, just it's kind of giving hermit energy with Ghost. It's also, the Hierophant could be about faith and religion. The Ghost is kind of dropping our faith, but also a sense of, what I really feel is just not caring how others perceive us, or the sense of going against the grain and not caring how others think of that. And in the future, you're having more trust about some kind of anger or some kind of negative situation changing for the better, clearing out. There's a little bit more openness coming in with Rest and the Page of Cups. I feel like you're gonna feel, if you're going through like a divorce, or you had already, it's looking like maybe that was in the past, or like I said, the Devil in reverse could be about the future, but there's some sense of loss in either relationship or finances here. And I say finances because in the past, you could have lost finances in the past, maybe even during a divorce. But in the future, there's a sense of Rest with the Page of Cups. Makes me think of, with the Devil in reverse and Trust, this whole energy makes me feel like maybe I can trust people again. Maybe I can open up. It's making me feel like the Hierophant right now and the Ghost, you're kind of segregated from others. And maybe that's what the fear is. You're fearing moving forward and going out back into the world. That would make complete sense about what we saw earlier. Just an anxious to get out of our comfort zone, anxiousness to get out of the hermit energy and going out in social settings, anxious about maybe dating again, just anxious about getting out there. And right now we're in our energy of just wanting to be in our own bubble. Don't come near me. I'm, dealing with this on my own. I don't want visitors, kind of thing. In the future, though, it looks like we're getting some clearing out. We're kind of healing a bit, and we're being more open to people again. I want to say, letting people in, learning how taking the time to properly heal this anger is what it really feels. In the future, that's like right now. In the past, there was a loss. Right now, we're just kind of, I want to be alone. Don't come near me. I ironically heard, don't come near me or I'll bite you. That's what I heard in my head. And in the future, we're being a little bit more open. We're taking a break. This break was definitely needed to kind of, allowing ourselves to heal and clear space from this anger that we've been holding on to. And we're kind of, with that healing, let's see where that's going to lead. Where is this Page of Cups and this future going to lead to? It's going to lead to the Chariot. Good. See, this is all good energy. You have the Chariot, Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. This is great. So you're going to be moving forward. And what's funny here about these two cards is this is about going in a new direction. Both these cards, this one's mentally going in a new direction and with their heart going in a new direction. So you're going to be, the situation you're in now, you're going to be going into a new direction. The King of Cups, so that's someone who is more open up with their heart. It's going to lead to feeling emotionally ready to go in a new direction and open up again. With the Seven of Swords, it could be about maybe avoiding some kind of conflict. Let's clarify that one. What's the Seven of Swords here? What's interesting is it could be like a avoiding conflict, running away energy. So what's interesting is these are about moving in a different direction. The Chariot, all these three, moving in a different direction. King of Cups. It could be moving away from avoiding conflict or moving away from running away. If that makes, we're running away from running away. Growth, yes. Okay, yeah, that's something we're growing. We're healing it. We're running away from running away. I feel like that should be the title of the reading. I made title Running Away from Running Away. It's looking like things are heading in the right direction. It may feel right now we've gone through a lot and we now want to be around others. And that's our fear. Our fear is being around others for March. But it looks like you're heading in the right direction. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. You are going to be fine. You're going to be healing. And things are going to be looking up. And you're going to feel a little better. Regardless of, you know, like with this brilliance, you're going to shine brighter here. You're going to release this anger that's kind of in you at the moment. Wingless, you fall into the sea. That's just about letting go of that anger. Meeting yourself for the first time, you're going to, with this space clearing, you're going to be able to find something new about yourself. Maybe the ability to heal. Maybe something along that lines of, oh wow, I didn't know I had the strength to do this. I didn't know. It's something you're going to see in yourself and something you'll be able to be proud of and be like, wow, like I did that. It's seeing something about yourself that you didn't before. And that's something that's beautiful that you're going to gain from this situation. So I hope this helps you, Gemini, and I hope you have a very good March, and definitely come back with us and check up on how things are going for April whenever I release those readings. And I might be doing a pretty card here soon as well, so feel free to check that out if I do upload one. It's going to be, a pick a card is where I lay out a few cards and you pick the pile by your eye. First, you know, if I had 4 cards, you're going to pick the pile that your eye looked at first, for example. And so then I read the cards, and then whichever one, that's your pile. Okay, so I hope to see you there, and I hope you'll check out other readings. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all those wonderful things that help us out here on the channel. And I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope this helps. Bye-bye.